have a three-pointer, but he was just scoring left and right, hitting free throws left and right for his 24 points. But let's talk about the young man, the sub, who was the hero of the game. Now, in order to set this up, one of the things we have to understand is that by the time this game ended, the Indians had
but it's coming back. This program's on the move, okay?
I had a chance to talk to Coach Elliott briefly about 20 minutes ago when the teams first came out, and I complimented him on what he's been able to do with this team. 5 seasons, 5 different coaches in Anderson, no continuity in the program whatsoever. And Mike Elliott has come in here, and he's 11-13 so far this season. But he's really put the swagger back in the Indians.
If I can remember right, I think he's a hometown boy. I think he went to Ohio.
Yeah, I believe so.
So he's a hometown boy. That kind of makes a difference. That little bit of pride and stuff like that. Now on the side of Fisher, Fisher's lost to Anderson. And a close one.
Points up in Anderson, yeah.
So this is a revenge game for them.
Now this is not your
normal. They're definitely going to have to control the boards and try to control the tempo.
Well, the Indians came out in this game the other night, on Tuesday night, and they were quick and they were up and down the court. Period is all you can say. Not only offensively, but defensively, they did just a fantastic job of controlling and setting the pace of the game against the Millers, and that's what they're going to have to do against Fishers tonight. Both of these teams are going to have to try to control the pace of this game.
And that's the one thing that Matt Moore said in the paper this morning that I read, that his team's going to have to be patient.
Yes.
And they're going to have to block out underneath, okay? Mm-hmm. Because this is a good rebounding team, Anderson, and they can get up.
Let's go to the public address announcer, Kevin Cole.
I remember lines like this to tournament games.
I played my sectional games at the New Albany gym.
So you know.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise in concert with your hats and direct your attention to the stars and stripes of our great country, the United States of America, as we pay tribute to those who fought for our freedom and to those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. Singing our anthem tonight, Noblesville High School Junior, Mackenzie Kaplan. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Point Central's one loss was Bloomington South in the Hall of Fame Classic in Newcastle in late December. These are 2 outstanding teams. Jeffersonville not an overly deep team, but they're starting 5 tremendously.
You're going to see rebounding. You're going to see 2 and 3 good passes. The way basketball is meant to be played. To me, that's what Boyd Central and Jeffersonville represent. They represent playing basketball the way I remember it being played. Just hard-nosed basketball.
Jeffersonville, last team in Central, not named New Albany. That came 5 years ago out of this group. For Floyd Central, they're trying to go back to the Havens. It has been 29 years since they last won a sectional. That time, of course, they were led by Pat Graham, who went to be Mr. Basketball and play at Indiana University. The Highlanders under head coach Scott Sturgeon, an outstanding team, a long team, and a senior-laden team. To win that elusive sectional title, only got to beat their 2 biggest rivals. Tonight, that is Jeffersonville. Tomorrow night, likely New Albany. We'll see you at
Well, we're back here at the mill here. We're getting ready for tip-off of this first game between the Anderson Indians and the Fishers Tigers.
Just a moment here, we'll go back to Kevin Cole and meet all the starters and non-starters.
Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and not welcome in Noblesville High School events. Let's support the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans with respect you deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated. Please enjoy tonight's competition. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Noblesville High School for tonight's sectional competition. As we welcome the Tigers of Fishers High School. They take on the Anderson Indians. And now let's meet the Fishers Tigers. Number 42, Jeffrey Browning. Number 40, Jack Muller. 32, Greg Jobo. Number 23, Zachary Webb. Number 20, Jordan Jones. Number 15, Luke Hernandez. Number 12, Alex Salati. Number 11, Justin Long. Number 10, Emmanuel Davis. And now, here's the starting lineup of the Tigers. At forward, a 6'5 junior. Number 35, Terry Hicks. At forward, a 6'4 senior. Number 21, Jeremy Salati. At guard, a 6-foot junior. Number 2, Josiah Matthews. At guard, a 5'11 junior, number 5, Willie Jackson. And at guard, a 6'6 senior, number 34, Brendan Russell. The head coach of the Tigers is Matt Ford. And now, here's the starting lineup for the Indians of Anderson High School. At forward, a 6'4 senior, number 24, Jamel Boyd. At forward, a 6'5 senior, number 5, Arcadius Cutterly. At guard, a 5'10 junior, number 40, Brandon Harrelson. At guard, a 5'9 senior, number 20, Tajay Raymore. And at guard, a 6'1 senior, number 4, Ethan Russell. The head coach of the Indians is Mike Elliott.
Well, there you have the starting lineups for both of these teams, Perry. And in looking at this lineup, the Tigers are going to have to rely quite heavily tonight on Terry Hicks. He's their leading scorer, a junior coming in, averaging 11.5 at 6'5". So he does have the size advantage of being at least the same size as Markevius Beverly out there, but it's going to be the challenge of how quick these teams can get this ball up and down the court. And defensively, if the Anderson Indians come out here and play the defense like they played against the Millers last night, they could be playing in the championship game. We are underway. The Indians will be in their white home uniforms. They are moving left to right on your screen. The Tigers in their traveling red uniforms. Indians drive under the basket, don't take the shot. Harrelson up with a shot. He gets the first 2 points of the game. Harrelson with a nice little 10-foot jumper there, Perry.
Absolutely.
Willie Jackson setting up the offense, gets it into Hicks. Hicks cannot make it, but he misses the shot. But there's going to be a foul called on the Indians, and I would say Brendan Russum is probably going to be shooting 2 shots. That's going to go on number 5, Markevius Beverly. Now, if you watched the game the other night or read anything about it, the Indians got in foul trouble big time in the game the other night, and that turned out to be, fortunately for them, it didn't turn out to be a problem. They still won the game, but they had 4 players with 5 fouls by the end of that game. Russum gets both ends of the free throw, so we're tied up at 2. Harrelson looking for help. Beverly, Russell, Boyd. That one goes off of the fingers of Harrelson for the first turnover of the night for the Indians. I think he just had turned away just momentarily.
He already had it caught, right?
Yeah, and the ball went right through his hands and out of bounds, and Willie Jackson brings it up for the Tigers. Terry Hicks out high. Back out to Josiah Matthews. The corner to Jeremy Szilagyi. Szilagyi drives, does not get the bounce, and the Indians come up with the ball. Harrelson end to end, and on the floor there's going to be a foul called on the Fishers Tigers. Looks like that's going to go against Brendan Russum, I believe. Yeah, that's his first. Of course, the team first. Another quick whistle here.
I think that's going to be on Szilagyi.
Szilagyi picks up that, so the Tigers, in the matter of just a couple ticks on the clock, have already picked up a couple fouls. Russell trying to get the ball in, gets it to Beverly. Boyd, he drives, and he caught an elbow, and he's going to shoot 2 shots. That's 3 fouls in about 25 seconds. That goes again. That's going to go on Hicks. The Indians coming out very aggressive here right from the get-go. Boyd is a 55% free throw shooter, misses the front end.
You know, Brad, right now, Anderson's showing they're much quicker right now to the hoop than Fishers Tigers.
Yeah,
so
they're playing much more aggressive.
Yeah.
Boyd picks up the second one for his first points of the game. Boyd had 10 free throws the other night in the game and made 7 of the 10. 1 for 2 tonight.
Not bad for a 55% free
Yeah.
throw shooter, right?
Yep. The Indians doing just about the same thing they did defensively against the Millers the other night. Josiah Matthews trying to reset the offense. Gets it over to Willie Jackson. Jackson trying to get something set up. Inside to Hicks. Hicks gets the ball batted away. The ball goes out of bounds. Ethan Russell picks up. I thought there was a foul called on that. Terry Hicks will have 2 shots.
Jones slips it to Smith. Smith and one. Zeke Smith. The transfer from New Albany, the 6'4" senior.
Hicks misses the first one.
And draws the foul.
You have to like that if you are.
Coach Moore's already out of his jacket.
And getting that easy.
Well, he needs to step up the defense here, and
First free throw this game, and Smith cashes it in.
so Hicks gets 1 for 2.
5-2 Red Devils midway through quarter number.
We're tied up at 3-3, just under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
With a little 1-3-1 look here, this time down by Jeffersonville.
Russell, Rayford,
Red Devils last won
back in the corner,
years ago. They're the last team
drives, travel. Arcavius Beverly with the turnover. Second turnover of the night already for the Indians.
They do not mind the half-court grind. Barnes, the tying three. Not
Little half-court pressure here, Brad.
It's just about the same thing the Indians were doing to the Millers the other night, doing a lot of double teaming, and it was really pretty effective. Down under the basket, Russum misses the easy jump shot, rebounded by Markevius Beverly. Jamel Boyd got the foul call, and I believe that's going to go on Willie Jackson. Tigers already with 4 personal fouls, less than 3 minutes here into the first quarter. Harrelson gets the ball inbounds. Out on the corner, 3 on the way, rings in and out. Rayford had the chance but could not get it to fall. Terry Hicks setting up the offense. Russum turns, shoots, misses again, but that one is rebounded by Willie Jackson. And Jackson is going to shoot a pair. That's going to go on Marcavius Beverly. Third team foul, but number 2 on Beverly. So the fouls are starting to add up here early here in this quarter.
Well, we already got 7 fouls.
Yeah. Jackson gets the front end.
Substitution for both teams. For Anderson, 22, Giannis Woods. And for Fisher.
Giannis Woods seeing his first action of the game. He did not score the other night against Noblesville. Alex Szilagyi is on the sideline ready to come in, but will not be able to come in as Jackson missed the second shot. Giannis Woods setting up the offense, takes an 18-foot jumper, misses, rebounded by Rayford.
That was a good
Back
rebound.
out to Woods. Yeah, great rebound. The Indians reset the offense. Here comes Woods over to Harrelson. Harrelson looking for help. Lane violation. Another turnover on the Indians. That's 3 so far on them. Alex Szilagyi comes in. Alex, the younger brother of Jeremy Szilagyi. Spell that name and pronounce that 10 times real quick.
Yeah,
there.
that'd be tough to do.
Yeah. We're just about halfway through the first quarter here. The Tigers are the 1-point lead. Matthews looking to set up the offense. Indians in a 2-3 zone. There's a turnover for the Tigers. First turnover of the night for the Tigers.
Well, frankly, they're quicker. They're undersized, but they've got more speed. That's the trade.
Welcome aboard Hamilton County Television. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams from the Mill. Semifinal action, Sectional 8, Class 4A. Long three-pointer on the way by Russell. He misses, rebounded by the Tigers. Josiah Matthews goes end to end. He's blocked, but he's going to shoot 2. Let's see who this is on and see if there's more foul problems for the Indians.
I think it's going to be on Boyd.
Yeah, that is on Jamel Boyd. 4 fouls on each team so far here, with 3.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Josiah Matthews, a 52% free throw shooter, goes to the line for the Tigers. First one. I'll tell you, these rims, this tournament have not been very friendly here at Noblesville High School. I think the other night, Craig and I had at least a half a dozen shots that we thought were in. We're ready to put on the books, and they rimmed out.
And I think if free throws are going to be an important part of this ball game, because I think it's going to go right down to the wire.
Indians on the attack again. Jamel Boyd looking to turn and shoot, does not. 3 on the way from Ethan Russell. That's going to be a jump ball, and the possession is going to go to the Tigers. The Indians just are playing very, very aggressive, and the Tigers have got to step up that aggressiveness to match them, Perry.
Absolutely.
Alex Szilagyi. Willie Jackson setting things up. Bryce G seeing his first action of the night for the Tigers. Under the basket. That one's going to go against the Indians, and I believe that's going to be on Ethan Russell. If that is his second, 5th team foul of the half already. We could be in the 1-1 before the end of this quarter. Jackson thought about taking a shot, but he didn't. And that one's going to get number 40, Brandon Harrelson. He's going to pick up the foul. And we are going to have a timeout called by the Anderson Indians. That's a 30-second timeout. Perry, let's hear from Logan Street Signs and Banners.
Logan Street Signs and Banners. specializing in that last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on their website, loganstreetsigns.com.
Well, so far this game has been moving along very quickly, just the way we thought it would. The clock has moved quickly, and the game has moved very quickly. Ready to go back to action here. Tigers will inbound the ball. Just right in front of the Anderson cheerleaders. Alex Salaji. Willie Jackson setting up the offense. Jackson looking for help. He's double teamed. Finally gets it to Bryce G. G gets it out high to Alex Salaji. Back to Josiah Matthews. Tigers have had some success getting inside, but not a whole lot so far.
No, they've got the ball inside. They just can't hit the shot because of the quickness.
They've only got one field goal so far. Was that going to be number 2? No, it is not. We're going to have another foul called here. And that's going to go against the Tigers. Bryce G picks up the personal. That's number 5 on the team. Terry Hicks comes back in for the Tigers. I think you're going to see a lot of substitutions tonight.
Yeah, because, even though the score's low, the pace has been pretty quick. They just haven't hit shots.
Indians looking to set up the offense. Inside to Harrelson. Harrelson turns, shoots, gets the backboard, and gets the 2 points. We're all tied up at 5 now here, 144. Nice little layup there. I think it was
G, wasn't it?
I couldn't tell if it was G or if it was, I thought it was Alex Salaji.
Yeah, it was.
Yep, they gave it to Salaji. Tigers take the lead back. Minute and 23 seconds left here. Indians, that was Jamel Boyd. Boyd picks up his first field goal of the game. And we're tied once again at 7. 1:10 in the first quarter. G under the basket. Did you see that block? Wow, what a block there by Jamel Boyd. Brandon Russum and Josiah Matthews come back in for the Tigers. A lot of up and down action so far in this quarter, and we're all tied up at 7 apiece.
This is good patience and a good shot inside. You got the chance of putting it in, and more importantly, you got the chance of being fouled as well.
Bowman on the season, 83% from the line, and buries it.
Willie Jackson.
Big shot there.
Got the shot, picks up the foul, and they'll have an opportunity for the good old-fashioned three-point play. Keanis Woods picks up the foul. That's the 7th. Take a look at this move here. This moves right around him, gets the angle, gets the shot, and makes the field goal.
Great move by Jackson.
Jackson rims it out again. That rim on that end of the building has just been unfriendly to everybody so far this week. Harrelson drives, puts it up, blocked.
Nice block.
Russum with the block. Nice block by Brendan Russum. 3 on the way from Josiah Matthews, and he gets it. First three-point goal of the night. Couldn't come at a better time for the Tigers as they've taken a 5-point lead with 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Will the Indians hold for the last shot? And they travel. They're not going to get the last shot. So the Tigers are going to have a chance to put a little more space between themselves and the Indians. Try to end this quarter with maybe a 7 or 8 point lead. 20 seconds. Josiah Matthews setting up the play. Matthews drives, does not get the roll, rebounded by Boyd. And the Indians will have a chance to get closer. Harrelson twists, turns. There's Boyd. Boyd comes in. Another nice move by Jamel Boyd. And that's the end of the first quarter with the Tigers leading the Anderson Indians 12-9.
Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provide you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online, noblesvilletrophies.com, or follow them on Facebook and Twitter. What about Hamilton County events calendars? Be sure to check out this calendar for the upcoming events in Hamilton County, including local events and high school events. If you have an event, add it to our calendar. Easy and free. Hamilton County Community Calendar has been around online since 1995. hctvcalendar.com.
What a way to end the quarter with a beautiful play there by Jamel Boyd. Let's take a look at this, Perry. They bring it all the way down here. Boyd does some, gets the ball from Harrelson, just takes it up, lays it up, and gets the 2 points to make it a 3-point game here going into the second quarter. The Indians have the first possession. Woods, Harrelson turns, puts the layup up, misses. Nice rebound by Terry Hicks. That's what Hicks has got to do more of on that defensive end. Hold the Indians to 1 and out. Willie Jackson into Hicks.
Nice play.
Nice feed there to Terry Hicks. And Hicks picks up his first field goal of the night. 3 on the way from Woods. He misses. Terry Hicks with the rebound. Jeremy Salaji. Back to Hicks. Hicks in the corner. Jeremy Salaji for 3. He misses. Rebounded by Ethan Russell for the Indians. Jamel Boyd. Nice move there by Keonis Woods. Gets his first 2 points of the night. 14-11. 6:45 left, second quarter. Sectional 8 from the Mill here on the campus of Noblesville High School. Indians and Tigers battling it out. A battle of the Reds and Whites tonight.
That's right. That's right.
Although the Indians technically have green as their school color too. So Willie Jackson sets it up. Josiah Matthews. Good defense on the part of the Indians, but also you got to give the Tigers credit on this, Perry, because they're being patient in trying to get a good shot off. There's Matthews. He misses. Rebounded by Hicks. Hicks is going to be called for the offensive foul. That will be number 2 on Terry Hicks. So both teams will be shooting free throws right now. Craig Yoho and Bryce G come back in for the Tigers. Both teams will be in the bonus for the rest of the half. As you were saying earlier, Perry, free throws could be very, very important down the stretch.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Woods trying to set up the play for the Indians. Rayford. Joseph Jones with a 3 that turns out to be an air ball. Rebounded by Willie Jackson. Jackson gets it under the net. That one is put up by number 25, Bryce G. He gets the layup and picks up the foul. Foul is going to go on number 20, Ty.J. Rayford. Let's take a look at this thing as he came down there. He did a nice job of getting that ball.
He was patient.
Yeah,
too.
he was patient. He took his time, got the good shot, and got the foul. Unfortunately, he could not capitalize on the extra point. Nice rebound there by Craig Yoho, who's in the game now. Here comes Bryce G again. He puts it up, overshoots it. That one's taken by Jamel Boyd. And I think Willie Jackson's going to pick up a foul on that one, Barry.
Yeah.
That's number 2 on Willie Jackson. And that's going to put, I believe, Jamel Boyd at the line for 1-and-1. Alex Salaji comes back in for the Tigers.
We could very easily see who's got the deepest bench here tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'll tell you what, it's really, of all the years that Anderson's had difficulties, like you said, in the last 5 years, it's good to see that Anderson crowd over there.
Yes, it is. Boyd misses the front end. For as much as he scores, he's only a 55% free throw shooter. Brandon Harrelson comes back in for the Indians as the Tigers turn the ball over again. Woods setting up the offense along with Beverly. Russell playing with 2 fouls. He's not out there right now. That's going to be a travel on the Indians.
That's our 5th turnover.
Woods, Keonis Woods turned that over, just lost control. Here come the Tigers back. 5-point lead, 4:40 here in the first half. That was Jeremy Salaji who slipped and traveled. I believe that's the 3rd turnover on the Tigers.
Yes.
Indians bring the ball up. Woods setting up the offense. So far, the Tigers have not been putting on any full court pressure. Harrelson drives, puts it up, misses the layup, rebounded by Yoho. That ball is turned over by Yoho, turned over by the Indians, and finally, number 21, Jeremy Salaji, gets the ball back. So a turnover on each team on that. The result is that the Tigers are now out to a 7-point lead with 3:55 left in the second quarter. That was a little sloppiness there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Going to have a blocking foul there. I believe that's going to go on Bryce G. Yeah, Bryce G picks up the foul. That's number 2 on him, number 8 on the team. Ty.J. Rayford is going to have 2 shots. Rayford is a 100% free throw shooter, but he's only shot 8 free throws. He's 8 for 8 on the season. Now he's 9 for 9. Rayford picks up his first point of the night. One more for Rayford. Very reminiscent of the Noblesville game the other night, the way this thing is going so far, Perry. So Rayford gets both ends of the free throw, cuts it to a 5-point lead for the Tigers. Yoho gets it over to Josiah Matthews, back to Matthews from Salaji. Matthews retreats to set up the offense. Just as soon as the Tigers get going toward that basket, the Indians just converge on them.
Oh, they're quick.
They are fast.
Nice play
right
there.
Right under the basket to Jeremy Salaji. Salaji picks up his 4th point of the night. Good move. 3 on the way for the Indians. That's Ty.J. Rayford. Second three-point basket of the night for the Indians. Tigers back up the floor quickly. Jeremy Salaji looking to set it up. Lets a three fly in and out once again. I don't know what they did to that rim, but it certainly is not being friendly, is it? Three on the way for the Indians. They miss. That is going to end up being a jump ball.
Anderson, I believe, goes to the Indians.
The Tigers have got the possession area.
Oh, they do?
You could just see the intensity between these two teams that even after that whistle blew, Perry, neither of those players wanted to give up on it.
Absolutely. Well, let's thank Community Health Network. Community Health is Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need it. If any questions, you can contact Community Health at 317-355-7775 or ecommunity.com. .239 left here in the first half. Tigers with a 4-point lead over the Indians here in Sectional 8 from the Mill at Noblesville. Each team has used one timeout so far. Tigers with the possession here on the alternate possession. Salaji. G back to Salaji. Over leads his younger brother Alex, and the ball is turned over once again by the Tigers. I've got that as their 5th turnover. So each team has 5.
Indians bring the ball up. Rayford trying to get the play set up. Harrelson, he traveled, dragged the pivot foot.
You know, you're going to get caught every time when you give that little shuffle there on that.
Call that the little shake and bake or the...
Yeah. That's what they think.
Call it the
They watch too much NBA basketball.
Call it the Indian shuffle.
Which they don't ever call, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Alex Salaji trying to set up the offense for the Tigers. Down under to Bryce G. G has the ball blocked, but he's going to get 2 shots. And I believe that one's going to go on number 5, Markevius Beverly.
That's his 3rd, right?
Yes, I've got him for 3 now. Bryce G goes to the line, missed his first attempt at a free throw earlier in this quarter. 60% free throw shooter. First one is up and nothing but net. So G picks up his 3rd point of the night.
That extreme length of playing 4 players, 6'6" to for Floyd Central. Whatever opportunities were there in the first quarter and early in the second, just dried up in the last 4.
That one is rebounded by Jamel Boyd. I'm not tracking rebounds, but he's going to probably be close to another double-double tonight. Little bit of a lot of elbows flying there, and the Indians turn that ball over. Josiah Matthews takes it end-to-end for the Tigers to stretch their lead to 7 points. That's going to be on the Tigers. That one's going to go on number 25, Bryce G. If that is on him, that's his 3rd. G has come off the bench and played a very good game defensively. Boyd with 2 more shots coming from the free throw line. 1 for 3 so far tonight. Just not, they're not getting the roll tonight at all. I wonder if there's a little fatigue setting in too, and they're just not getting the arch on the ball. It almost looked like when that left his hand, Perry, it almost looked like he was trying to push it. Yeah, push it in instead of shoot it in. That one looks better, but it still hits the back of the rim, but he does get the roll, or gets the bounce. I've got Boyd with 6 points now in this game. Josiah Matthews setting up the offense for the Tigers. 1:18 left in the half. Tigers with a 6-point lead over the Anderson Indians. Josiah Matthews thought about going inside, then backs it off. Finally gets some pressure from Ty J. Rayford. We got a foul called inside there. And that's going to go on Rayford. Number 9 on the team. Oh, that is 10 now. Matthews will go up there for 2 shots. Gets the front end.
Don't feel bad, Brad. I only had 9 too, so I don't know.
Well, I got 10 down in the foul column, so I missed one. Another one that went in and out, rebounded by. Wow, that should have been an offensive foul. What? Wow.
That was wild.
That was absolutely crazy. Back in the corner, here comes Boyd, and Boyd travels.
The 7th turnover for the Indians.
Jeremy Salaji is back in the game. Brendan Russum is also back in for the Tigers. Tigers get the ball into the hands of Josiah Matthews. 35 seconds here in the half.
Oh, he's wide.
Tigers had a man open under the net. Here's Salaji from the corner for a 3-point goal for Jeremy Salaji. That makes it a 10-point lead for the Tigers. Under 20 seconds here in the first half. That was an amazing move by Keanis Woods. What a move to get in there and get the field goal. Salaji brings it all the way down. He's going to put a 3 up. He gets it. Jeremy Salaji at the buzzer puts the Fishers Tigers up 30-19 at the end of the half. Perry, what a half of basketball.
Absolutely. For the first 5 minutes of the game, we had a 5-3 score, but it's really turned around here. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself, or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit, to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Before that, it was 37A, and before that, it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
The IHSAA, in partnership with Blue Frame Technology, is pleased to announce that you can now watch your favorite IHSAA sports on the all-new IHSAA TV Apple TV app. Watch live or search through thousands of archived broadcasts. Have an older Apple TV? You can still watch on your TV by going to AirPlay on your iOS device and choosing Apple TV. Download the new Apple TV app now in the Apple TV App Store.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Well, we're back here at the mill. It's halftime. Score now is Fishers 30, Anderson 19.
Perry, I had to take a nap.
Yeah, man.
Man, oh man, that's taking my breath away.
Yeah.
What a half of basketball.
Absolutely. It, like I said right before the half, with about the first 5 or 6 minutes of the first quarter, the score was 5-3, and then all of a sudden, both teams turn it on, especially the Fishers Tigers.
Well, 12-9 at the end of the first quarter, 30-19 at the end of the second quarter.
All right, we're gonna take a look in here at the sectional going on down in
Seymour,
Indiana, and I think it's Floyd County and Jeffersonville.
Courtesy of IHSAAsports.com.
Lost ball, out of bounds to Floyd Central.
Well, we're kind of in the danger zone territory right now. Not a good start at all by Jeffersonville.
Looks like a little 2-2-1 full court pressure being called for by Coach Joe Luce.
And I like this because use your quickness. You've got to find a way to disrupt this New Albany ball club.
Hobson able to get rid of that ball in time. Jeff in a man-to-man this time down. Weimer nowhere to go. Coleman shut the door. Draws the double, turn back to the lane, everything but the basket. Great move, just wouldn't fall.
Great help side defense.
Coleman trying to beat that defense back down the floor, ball knocked away. Floyd Central tracks it down, 9 Jeff turnovers. Now Goldman needs a little help and finds it. Hobson's runner, good. His first field goal.
Boy, this really puts emphasis on this offensive set.
The lead stretches to 8. And Jeff once led it 10-5 early in the second quarter. Just 2 field goals in the last 8 minutes. Jones the pull-up. No. Everything a struggle right now for Jeff.
Well, the outside shooting has just not been there for the Red Devils. Really has hurt them.
And this is what the length of Floyd Central will do to you. Their opponent's average scoring 44 points a game.
Look for Floyd Central just to be patient again. And then man-to-man matchup inside.
Ball fake. Baseline shot would not go for Goldman. And again, trying to beat that defense down the floor. Coleman to Coleman to the basket. A much-needed one for the Red Devils.
Boy, that was huge. We got it down to 6. Talked about not allowing Floyd Central to get on a big run here. Cuts it a little bit, Greg.
Floyd Central, that length, they can just simply pass over that zone. Weimer up and under and gets the roll. His first basket, he averages 6.5 a game.
Welcome back to the Mill. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. here at Noblesville High School. On the campus of Noblesville High School is the Mill.
Absolutely, and we want to thank IHSAA TV for allowing us to cut into that ball game down south in Seymour between Floyd County and Jeffersonville. Let's thank our sponsors, Church Hill Anthem, from personal injury claims to complex business litigations to divorce cases. Church Hill Anthem protects the rights of individual businesses, schools, and government bodies all around Indiana, including Noblesville, Fishers, Maryville, and Tipton. You can contact their Noblesville office at 317-773-5320. How about Smith's Jewelers? It's been serving Hamilton County, including Noblesville, Fishers, Carmel, and Westfield for over 65 years. Many jewelry stores have come and gone, yet Smith's remains. If one were to ask how and why, the answer would be our outstanding jewelry selection and our customer service. The knowledgeable staff at Smith's Jewelers is eager to give our customers a memorable and positive experience. You can contact them at 317-773-3383 or check them out on smithonthesquare.com.
Well, Perry, it's been quite an interesting game here. I would like to put a personal note in here. We've got a group of guys between Hamilton Southeastern and Fishers who attend every possible game, that being Phil Roush, Dallas Farr, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention Dub Clark. Dub was one of the three wise men there who followed Hamilton Southeastern and Fishers athletics for years. He was involved with him when the old Fishers High School was operating years ago. Unfortunately, Dub passed away at the end of January, and this is the first sectional that we've been into, well, in addition to the girls section, but the first boys sectional that we haven't seen Dub and the rest of his family sitting here, and we miss him very much.
I want to give a shout out to Brad. Jim is telling us that we got people from Nebraska and Florida watching us here on HCTV. So welcome, and welcome all the viewers who are watching us here. We love to do this, and it's an honor for us two young men to be able to broadcast sectional, because there's nothing better than Indiana high school basketball.
I don't know about you, Perry, but this was an item that's been on my bucket list for many, many years.
Absolutely.
And thanks to Jim and people like Rick Vanderweil and people like you and I have been able to do stuff like that. We're ready to go for the third quarter here. Jeremy Salaji opened up an 11-point lead for the Tigers to open up the quarter here with two very quick three-point goals right at the end of the half. Indians with the first possession. Three on the way, missed once again, but rebounded by Beverly. Arcavius Beverly picks up the first points of the half, and that's the first points for him in the game.
Yep.
Tigers setting up the offense. Willie Jackson brings it down. Russum, Josiah Matthews. Matthews looking for help. Back out to Alex Salaji. Terry Hicks backs it out. Hicks over to Russum. Russum looking for help. Gets it back to Hicks. Hicks to Russum. Russum drives, misses, gets his own rebound, puts it up strong. Misses, but the rebound is handled by Willie Jackson. He misses. Rebounded once again by the Tigers, and here is Jeremy Salaji. And we're going to have a foul called on the Tigers, and I believe that's going to go on Brandon Russum.
Personal foul on Fishers. Number
Yes.
34,
Yeah.
Brendan Russum.
Brendan Russum picks up the foul.
And that's his second foul of the ball game.
Well, Coach Moore has got to be real happy with the offensive rebounding on that particular possession, because the other night against Noblesville, the Millers hardly had a second chance in that game. The Indians' defense was just swarming, and Coach Moore's got to be real happy. Even though they didn't score, he's got to be happy with the effort of getting the rebound. Indians setting it up. Here's Harrelson. He turns. That one's blocked by Szilagyi, but Szilagyi's going to pick up the foul, and that's going to be the second on Jeremy Szilagyi. Already a minute and 20 seconds gone here, and the Tigers have already picked up 2 fouls. That's going to put Brandon Harrelson at the line. He's going to have 2. Harrelson, a 71% free throw shooter. Gets the front end. Number 2 on the way. Does not get the roll. It's that rim is jinxed, Perry.
I wouldn't want to have that rim in the second half.
No. Willie Jackson. No, that's Josiah Matthews. Sorry about that. Tigers come right back. Indians come right back. Beverly misses the opportunity. Josiah Matthews takes it. That one falls into the hands of Marquise Beverly. Brought up by Rayford. Rayford to Harrelson. Harrelson spins. Back out to Beverly. Here's Boyd. Beverly, I think he was thinking about the 3. Now he takes it, and he misses. But that's Rayford who gets the rebound. He misses, and the Tigers come away with the ball. A lot of second chances in this game so far, and not too many have been paid off. Russum almost lost it. He's got it near the basket, guarded by Boyd. 3 on the way from Terry Hicks. He misses. Who got that last? Last touch by the Tigers. The pace this game is going, and going to see a lot of substitutions here. You got Alex Szilagyi and Bryce G coming in for the Tigers. 10-point lead for the Tigers.
Bryce G gave him a lot of good help inside. Got a little bit in foul trouble the first half, but he did a good job on the boards and giving them a lot of a hustle out there.
Rayford to Jamel Boyd. Boyd puts it up, gets the bounce. One of the first times we've seen that rim be friendly tonight. Tigers right back on the offensive end. Jeremy Szilagyi. Terry Hicks right under there, puts the bounce back off the backboard and gets the 2 points. 5 points now for Hicks so far tonight in this one. Boyd with a long 2 misses, rebounded by Beverly. Beverly puts it up, misses again. That one falls into the hands of Josiah Matthews. And I believe...
Timeout, Fishers.
Yeah, the Tigers have called a timeout here. While they take a timeout, let's hear from one of our sponsors.
Indiana Restoration. No job is too small or too big for Indiana Restoration Service. Whether you are a homeowner or a large business experiencing water, fire, or storm. Or just a homeowner that simply needs a good carpet cleaning. Indiana Restoration has you covered. You can contact them at 317-776-9942.
Perry, that was a very good timeout called by the Tigers because they were in trouble there under the net. And the way that double team was set up by the Indians, there was no way that they were getting out of that without a turnover or unless they could pick up a foul or a timeout.
Absolutely.
That ball was going nowhere because it was like they had 2 guys on, 2 defensive players out there, the Indians did. But they in reality had 3 because they had the sideline as their 3rd defensive player. Tigers set it up. Josiah Matthews looking to extend the lead on the Indians. Matthews guarded by Boyd. Inside to Hicks. Hicks turns, takes the jump shot, gets the roll. Terry Hicks with his 7th point. 4th point of the quarter for him so far.
Well,
Here
they
comes
basically
Beverly.
isolated him on that inside there last year.
Jamel Boyd comes right back with a 3. We're going to have another timeout. The Anderson Indians take their second 30-second timeout.
Bill Clifford for sheriff. Bill Clifford is currently a sergeant with Hamilton County Sheriff's Office and committed his life to serving the community with integrity. As a resident of Westfield with his wife Cheryl and their 3 kids, family safety is Clifford's top priority, and he understands the sheriff's office. He must be proactive against new threats in order to best protect you. For more information, follow the campaign on Facebook at Clifford for Sheriff. And remember to vote Bill Clifford for Hamilton County Sheriff on May 8, 2018. Brad, and election's not too far off. I think it's right around
we've been talking about Bill
days.
Clifford for a while, and yeah, it is right around the corner here in just about 2 months. About, 8 or 9 weeks. I think that was a very good timeout by Coach Elliott because his team is down by 9 right now, and he needs to get something going here. Got a turnover, and that's going to be a turnover on the Tigers, and it's going to give the ball right back to the Anderson Indians. The Indians, if they're going to be successful in this game, Perry, they're going to have to start playing a little bit more aggressively. Joseph Jones with the ball. Here comes Boyd again. He puts the hook shot up. Jomel Boyd has just been on fire so far here in this third quarter. Already 7 points. Oh, another turnover on the Tigers. Harrelson to Russell. Russell to Jones, back out to Woods. Woods resets the offense. Russell, that one went out of bounds off of the Tigers. Jeremy Salaji comes back in, giving Bryce G some rest. Ethan Russell getting the ball in bounds. Almost back under the basket by the time Harrelson picks it up and brings it across the timeline. Three on the way from Russell. He misses. Rebounded by the Tigers. Willie Jackson takes it all the way, and they give it to him. Jackson picks up his 5th point of the night. Get an opportunity to make it a 3-point play.
You know, that's the second time Willie's done that. He has tremendous body control when he has that ball.
Willie Jackson will have 1 shot. 1 for 3 so far from the line tonight. Now 2 for 4 as Jackson picks up his 6th point. This third quarter has been just the opposite of what the first quarter was. Very few fouls, only 1 foul on each side so far here. Rather, 2 on the Tigers, 1 on the Indians. Indians turn it over. Tigers with an opportunity here to stretch what is a 10-point lead. Salaji was trapped by the backcourt line, and the ball went out of bounds. And Coach Moore is thinking that the Indians tipped that, but I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to help him.
Water, right?
Nope. So the Tigers commit another turnover. I got them for 3 so far in this quarter. But they're still ahead by 10 points with 2:25 left in the third. First of 2 games you'll see here tonight on Hamilton County Television. Second game will be the Carmel Greyhounds and the Hamilton Southeastern Royals. That one was put up kind of off balance by Jones, rebounded by Hicks. Jeremy Salaji into Hicks. Hicks turns, does not get the shot, but he's going to take 2 shots from the free throw stripe.
Personal foul, Anderson, 24, Jonell Boyd.
Boyd picks up his 2nd foul. Team fouls are now even at 2 apiece here. Terry Hicks will have 2 opportunities from the charity stripe. 1 for 2 so far tonight for Terry. Now 2 for 3. Hicks with 5 points so far in this quarter. Gavin Vaughn sees his first action of the night. He was the hero against the Noblesville Millers the other night here at the Mill.
Is that his spot over there?
That's his spot. I was just going to say he's standing right where he was the other night when he made those 3-point shots.
I bet Coach Moore knows that. What do you think?
Oh, I'll bet he does. I'm sure he's watched the video several times. Beverly drives, does not get the roll. Josiah Matthews with a nice rebound. Down to Jeremy Szilagyi, back out to Matthews again. Terry Hicks setting up the offense, back to Matthews. 1:35 in the third quarter. Outside, that's Alex Szilagyi. Willie Jackson tries to put it up. Nice block there by Markevius Beverly.
Here's a replay on this, Brad.
Watch this block. This is a big-time block by
Beverly.
Yeah.
Because he was wide open.
Yep, good block.
That was a big fly swat.
Yep. Jeremy Szilagyi inside. Ball is taken away by the Indians, but it went out of bounds off of the Indians, so the Tigers will retain the ball.
Harrelson made a good play there because that looked like it was going to be an easy basket.
Yep. Willie Jackson. Josiah Matthews had all the time in the world. He's called for a travel. Probably had too much time on that, Perry. It was probably too easy.
That's a 4th turnover, but it really hasn't closed the gap any.
No, it hasn't. It's still an 11-point, rather a 12-point game now. It was an 11-point game at halftime. Vaughn out in that 3-point corner. Beverly takes a 2. Well, that was a 3. He missed. Josiah Matthews with the rebound. Willie Jackson goes end to end and gets the layup. Jackson picks up his 8th point of the night. Indians back down in a hurry. Harrelson. Vaughn for 3. He gets it. Starting out this game exactly the way he ended the other night with a 3-point goal. Big pressure, big-time pressure now. Terry Hicks under the basket. He got fouled but did not get the shot. Are they going to call that a shooting foul, or are they going to they're going to call it two shots? What did they call there? I didn't see.
It was goaltending.
Oh, they did call it a goaltend, so that goes to Szilagyi?
No, Hicks. Wasn't Hicks the shooter?
Yeah, that's right, Hicks. You're absolutely right. So Terry Hicks now with 11 points is what I've got him for. Boyd, that looked like a travel before he shot that. But
that looked like an NBA play.
Yeah, but they're going to give him the basket. Bryce G picks up his 4th, 3rd team foul. Boyd will have the opportunity to make the 3-point play here and pick up his 16th point of the game. Cut this to a 10-point lead with 13.5 left. Tigers will have the last possession here of the quarter, and they'll get the first possession of the 4th quarter. Free throw by Boyd is up. It's good. So I got Jamel Boyd with 16 points tonight.
And
Tigers having a little bit of trouble getting the ball in. Szilagyi, they need to get this ball down here. Tipped out of bounds by Boyd. 8.9 on the clock. 45-35 in favor of the Fishers Tigers. That ball is lost, turned over, and Jamel Boyd picks it up. 2.5 seconds, long shot does not go. And at the end of 3 quarters, Fishers Tigers over the Anderson Indians, 45-35. Let's hear from one of our sponsors, Perry.
Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or visit them on their website, loganstreetsigns.com. What about Noblesville Trophies? It offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provides you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online, noblesvilletrophies.com.
Perry, we'd be remiss if we didn't thank our great technical crew here from Hamilton County Television tonight. Got Lucas up there on the camera tonight, Will at the controls. Katie is here. She's going to be here for the second game. And, of course, as usual, our executive producer, CEO, head cook and bottle washer, Jim Wofford, over here overseeing everything. And thank to all of you for joining us tonight on Hamilton County Television. We're glad you're joining us. I know we got people from Florida and Nebraska so far.
Absolutely.
Who checked in.
And plus our fans here.
Yeah, good crowd here tonight. So let us know what you're thinking about, where you're at. We'd like to hear from you. Send us a Twitter message. Send us an email. HamiltonCountyTelevision.com. Little sloppiness, and the Tigers turn over the initial possession. In the corner, Harrelson, and he travels. So each team starts out a little ragged here in the beginning of the fourth quarter with a turnover.
You know, the one thing about it is, Brad, I think the last quarter, Fishers had 5 turnovers and Anderson had 1, but it really hasn't made that much of a difference in the score.
No, it hasn't. 10-point game here. Early moments of the fourth quarter. Tigers trying to add to the lead and keep the Anderson Indians from advancing. We're going to have a jump ball or a timeout here. Called a jump ball. The Indians will get the possession. Alex Salaji set to come back in for the Tigers.
Hicks is a little shook up on that play there.
I
think he took an elbow or something.
Yeah, he looks like he's a little bit dazed. Yeah. Give him a little smelling salts and he'll be back in there.
I don't think they do that much anymore.
No, they don't. That's from the old boxing days.
They used to do that a bunch.
Yep. Jordan Jones gets the ball over to Woods.
Wow, what a move.
Woods puts it up. Man, Keonis Woods, he earned that point. And the Indians are taking a timeout. And that is going to have to be a full timeout. So we take a full timeout. Let's talk about Katie's favorite venture, the Hamilton County calendar.
All right.
She's done such a great job on putting that thing together for us, hasn't she?
Yeah, she absolutely did. HCTVcalendar.com. Make sure you check out this calendar for upcoming events in Hamilton County, including our local and high school events. If you have an event, add to our calendar. It's easy, it's free. The Hamilton County Community Calendar has been around since 1995. HCTVcalendar.com.
What were you doing in 1995, Perry?
I think I was down south in West Tennessee then.
You talk like you were down south in West Tennessee.
Absolutely.
Some of that rubs off.
Yeah, it certainly does.
You know,
especially when you spent 20 years down there.
Of course, I spent the first 22 years of my life in Chicago, and I still get people after 40 years saying you talk like a Chicagoan.
Yep, you certainly do.
7 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this one. The Indians have cut it to an 8-point lead over from the Tigers. Tigers have possession of the ball. Jeremy Salaji to inbounds. Terry Hicks did come back in, so he just caught his breath, and Coach Moore needs Terry's size and his finesse in there to finish this game up. Look at that defense by Rayford. Willie Jackson.
They're definitely in your face now.
Josiah Matthews puts it up. Does not get the shot, but he's going to take 2 shots. And I believe that's going to go against Brandon Harrelson. It does. Third team foul of the half. Josiah Matthews is going to have 2 from the free throw line. He's got 9 points so far tonight. First one is up. It is good. Nothing but net for Matthews. Matthews and Jeremy Salaji, along with Terry Hicks, all in double figures. Matthews gets both ends of the free throw. Tigers take it back to a 10-point lead. Indians with some making up to do here. Tigers just hope that they can trade points back and forth with the Indians. Jeremy Salaji picks up that personal, his third. 4 team fouls, but that is going to be a shooting foul against the Tigers. Brandon Harrelson is going to have 2. First one is up. He gets the roll. Got the roll on that unfriendly rim down there. Maybe he's taking the jinx off of it. Nope. Rebounded by Terry Hicks. Willie Jackson bringing it up. He's double teamed. Hicks has got it. Hicks drives, lays it up, misses. Boyd with the rebound. Woods brings it down for the Indians. 9-point lead for the Tigers. Woods. Boyd shoots the 3. Nothing but net for Jamel Boyd. And he's got 19 points tonight.
And 11 here in the second half.
Finally, a foul gets called on, I believe that's going to be on Kenneth Woods. Okay, I didn't see him down there, but that's his third. 4th team foul of the half. The Indians have been very effective with their double team so far tonight, Perry.
Absolutely.
Alex Salaji back to brother Jeremy. Jeremy gets it over the line. Drives for the basket, turns, puts it up, and gets the roll.
That was a nice job done
yeah,
by
very
Jeremy
nice
right
move
there.
by Salaji. Back to an 8-point lead. Traveled on Ty J. Rayford. Another turnover for the Indians. Coach Elliott asking for the pushing foul on that, but he's not going to get that one. Terry Hicks along the sideline there. Boyd finally picks up the foul. I think we got to give him a flop award on that one, Perry.
Personal foul, Anderson, 24, Jamel Boyd.
Jamel Boyd has now got 3 fouls. Five team fouls on the Indians, 4 on the Tigers. 5:45 remaining in the fourth quarter.
I think fouls and free throws are going to play a big part here going down the stretch here for this last 5.5 minutes.
That one, I believe, is going to go on Boyd again.
That's 4.
That'll be 4 on him. Yes, it is. Jamel Boyd picks up his 4th. Now, Boyd was in the same position in the game on Tuesday night in the fourth quarter. He picked up his 4th foul and played the rest of the game and did not foul out. I mean, Boyd's a good, smart player, and he's picked up 2 bad fouls, Perry.
Absolutely, and I think that's why Coach Elliott set him there to let him think about it a little bit, catch his breath, because he's got to have him in this ball game to win it.
That one is stolen by Ethan Russell. Tigers with another turnover for the Indians. Back out high to Salaji. Jeremy Salaji gets the 3-point goal. 3rd 3-pointer of the night for Salaji. He leads all scores on the Tigers now with 15, and we're going to have a foul called here on the Tigers.
You know, Salaji's made a big difference in this ball game with those 3-pointers, especially the 2 before the half.
Yeah. Terry Hicks picks that one up. That's 3 for him. He's going to have to be careful because, Perry, the Tigers cannot afford to lose Terry Hicks in this game. They need him on the floor for the rest of this game. Beverly misses, gets his own rebound, turns, puts it up again, and he's going to be fouled.
I think by Hicks.
And I think that was Terry Hicks who fouled him.
Personal foul, Fishers, number 12, Alex Salaji.
Alex Salaji picks that up. That is a break for the Tigers. That was not a foul on Terry Hicks, because Hicks was right there in the middle of that. Beverly's going to have 2 shots. And Fishers takes a timeout. That will be a full timeout. And let's hear from Community Health Network, Perry.
Community Health is Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need them. With any questions, you can contact Community Health at 317-355-7775 or check them out on their website, ecommunity.com.
Well, Perry, let's look at foul trouble here for the Indians. Jamel Boyd has got 4. 2 other players have got 3, that being Beverly and Woods. For the Tigers, Bryce G is playing with 4. Terry Hicks is playing with 3, as is Jeremy Salaji. So foul trouble could be a factor in this game.
Absolutely. To throw a little tidbit out there on John Harold's, he had this score today, Fisher 61 to 56. So we got a little ways to go here, but
yes, we do.
He's pretty well right on. The one thing about him, he's pretty consistent. He sometimes might miss a score, but he's on the winner. He's pretty close most of the time.
Well, when these 2 teams played about a month and a half ago up in Anderson, it turned out to be a 2-point game, 64-62. So Marcavius Beverly is at the line for 2 shots. 11-point lead for the Tigers. Still an 11-point lead for the Tigers.
You know, Brad, one thing about it with both these coaches are in their first year at Fishers and at Anderson. So,
second shot is up. It misses also. Rebounded by Terry Hicks. Jeremy Salaji, end to end. He's going to try to lay it up. Puts the jumper up there. Jeremy Salaji has taken over this game for the Tigers.
You know, as I always say, that's what seniors do, right?
Salaji's been one of the mainstays on this Tiger basketball team all 4 years. Of course, Matt Moore took over from Joe Leonard this year. Mike Elliott also in his first year. Traveling. Turnover by the Indians. This is the part of the game here when we're getting down to this 4-minute point with this 13-point lead by the Tigers, where the Indians just cannot afford any mistakes at this point if they're going to get back into this game. I'm a little bit surprised that Jamel Boyd isn't back in yet.
Yeah, because he can't be saving him. I mean,
Salaji from the corner for 3. Jeremy Salaji has been on fire tonight.
That's
20 points for Salaji. Wow. 2 points. That one is no good, and we're going to have a foul call. That's going to be, I believe that's going to be on the floor. Anderson. The Indians commit the foul. That's 7 for the Indians. So the Tigers are going to go to the 1-1 with a 16-point lead in 4 minutes and 1 second remaining between a trip home or a trip back tomorrow night.
That's right. That's right. That's the one thing about Indiana basketball. Come tournament time, it's you got to win or you're going home.
Salaji just goes up there like he's got all the confidence in the world. Salaji averages 9.6 per game. He's at 21 right now.
I'm not real sure, but this is probably one of his bigger games.
I would say so. I don't have any I don't have anything to look at to see what his high score is, but it would not surprise me. Boyd is back in there now. He's got to make something happen here. That one's going to go on Terry Hicks. That's going to be number 4 on Terry Hicks. That's the 7th, so that's going to be the 1-and-1 now for the Indians. But at this point, with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left, all the Tigers have to do is hold on to the ball and keep it away from the Indians with an 18-point lead. Boyd will try to cut into that lead with the 1-and-1. First one is up, and it's good. Boyd picks up point number 20 on the night. Three for 7 from the line tonight. Trying to make it 4 for 8. Number 2 is up, and it's good also. So that gives Boyd 21 points.
And Szilagyi,
full court
22.
pressure. There's going to be a blocking foul. We're going to have to see if that's going to go on Vaughn or if that's going to go on Woods. That's going to go on Keonis Woods. That's his 4th, 8th team foul. That'll put Josiah Matthews at the line for 1-and-1. Bryce G comes back in for the Tigers.
Josiah Matthews at the line for the Tigers, 1 in the bonus.
16-point lead for the Tigers, under 4 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. First one up by Josiah Matthews is good. He'll get one more.
I got him for 12. Is that
yeah.
what you got?
Got 3 players in double figures for the Tigers, that being Matthews, Szilagyi, and Terry Hicks. Joseph Jones comes back in off the bench.
So down south at Seymour, Floyd County 50, Jeffersonville 46. So Floyd County will go on to meet the winner of the second game.
Beverly picks up that one. 16-point lead for the Tigers, 3:28. Tigers being double teamed, and Coach Matt Moore calls a timeout. That will be a full timeout. How about some words from Church, Hiddle, and Antrim?
Church, Hiddle, and Antrim, from personal injury claims to complex business litigation to divorce cases. Church, Hiddle, and Antrim protect the rights of individuals, businesses, schools, and government bodies all around Indiana, including Noblesville, Fishers, Maryville, and Tipton. You can contact their Noblesville office at 317-773-5320.
Tigers talking it over here with a 16-point lead, 3:21 remaining. One of these teams will be done for the season. The other will be playing tomorrow night at 7:30. Perry, you and I will be back here for that championship game tomorrow night.
Absolutely. And don't forget, we got another barn burner coming up here right after this in
Carmel and Hamilton Southeastern.
Carmel and Hamilton Southeastern.
Just take a look at this crowd that's here tonight.
Oh,
nice sized crowd here. A lot of Royals fans here already. Came early to watch the first game. Quite a few Carmel fans here. Both schools, all 4 schools, very, very well represented tonight. I'd like to thank Leah Woldridge and Tony Euler for their hospitality, hosting the the sectional here. Tigers trying to just play some keep away. Every time a Tiger gets the ball, he's getting double teamed. Hicks ended up on the floor. Josiah Matthews drives under the basket. Hicks puts a floater up and he gets it. Terry Hicks picks up point number 13 for the night. Under 3 minutes, 18-point lead once again. Jamel Boyd gets fouled. If that's on Hicks, nope, it's not. Jeremy Salaji. Well, that would be just as that's unfortunate if you're Salaji. I mean, that's his fourth. Jamel Boyd is going to have 2 shots.
Hicks is kind of taking a beating here. He's kind of in a little bit of pain right now.
This has been a very, very physical game. First shot is up for Boyd. That's 3 in a row that he's made. Point number 22 on the night for Jamel Boyd. Ty-J Rayford comes back in for the Indians. Jamel Boyd with 1 shot remaining, 2:48 on the clock. 17-point lead. Now a 16-point lead for the Tigers. Turnover and a foul.
Personal foul.
That one's going to go on the Tigers. Referees have not determined, they haven't called it yet. They haven't told us who the foul is on yet. I don't think they know who it's on, but anyways, Ethan Russell is going to the line. Willie Jackson is going to be charged with that one. Number 8 on the team. Rather, number 9 on the team. 1-1 for Ethan Russell. First one is up, and it is good. That's the first point of the night for Russell so far.
Yeah, who coming into this game averaging 7 points a game.
Misses, rebounded by Beverly. Beverly turns, puts it up, does not get the roll, but gets a tip back in. Jamel Boyd gets the tip in. The Indians take a full timeout. They've got 1 left. The Tigers have got 1 left. And why don't we hear from Smith's Jewelers while we got a moment here, Perry?
Smith's Jewelers has been serving Hamilton County, including Noblesville, Fishers, Westfield, and Carmel, for over 65 years. Many jewelry stores have come and gone, yet Smith's remains. If one were to ask how and why, the answer would be our outstanding jewelry selection and customer service. The knowledgeable staff at Smith's Jewelers is eager to give our customers a memorable and positive experience. You can contact them at 317-773-3383 or check them out online, smithsonthesquare.com. You know, Brad, no matter how this game turns out, Mr. Boyd has played a tremendous tournament and has gone out. You know, he come in here averaging a little over 12 points a game.
12.1, yeah.
And
Yeah, Boyd has had quite a career for the Indians, and you know, all things considered, with the turmoil that's been involved with that program for a number of years, he's going out in style in his senior year. 25 points tonight. That's a good showing.
And that's what you like. That's what you want. You want to see those seniors go out in a blaze of glory, win or lose, you know?
Tigers are going to try to play some keep away here and take some time off the clock. Alex Salaji. Looks like he ran into Brandon Harrelson there and is going to get the foul.
Personal foul, Anderson, number 40, Brendan Harrelson.
Number 4 on Harrelson. That's going to put sophomore Alex Salaji at the line. 9 team fouls, so this will be a 1-and-1 for Alex Salaji. 2:18. 13-point lead for the Tigers. Salaji looked pretty cool under the pressure there, didn't he?
Absolutely. You know, Brad, for a team like Fishers, it's only averaged about 54 points per game. This is a big scoring game for them.
Yes, it is. Szilagyi gets both of the free throws. Emmanuel Davis into the game for the Tigers. Indians have to be in a hurry here. 15 points to make up. Ethan Russell gets the two-pointer. Back to a 13-point lead. Full court pressure. Tigers break it. Intercepted by Boyd. Boyd gets the layup. 27 points. And that's going to be a timeout for the Anderson Indians, and that will be their final timeout.
Let's give one more plug for Bill Clifford for sheriff. Bill Clifford is currently a sergeant with Hamilton County Sheriff's Office and has committed his life to serving the community with integrity. As a resident of Westfield with his wife, Cheryl, and 3 kids, family safety is Clifford's top priority, and he understands the Sheriff's Office must be proactive against new threats in order to best protect you. For more information, follow the campaign on Facebook at Clifford for Sheriff. And remember to vote Clifford for Bill Clifford, Hamilton County Sheriff, on May 8th.
11-point lead for the Tigers, 1 minute, 53 seconds. I'm not saying it can't be done, Perry, but it's going to take somewhat of a miracle for the Indians to come back in this one. But I don't think the coach, Matt Moore, is sitting there, and I don't think he's going to let his kids get comfortable with any kind of a lead here. I don't think he's going to let them get comfortable until the final buzzer, and the Tigers are ahead.
Well, you know, Brad, one thing, looking around the crowd here, people standing at both ends, standing up, and the bleachers are full. Man, Hamilton County basketball and also with Anderson out of Madison County, it's still alive come tournament time.
Oh yeah, it's just great to see the crowd here. Tigers having trouble getting the ball in. Jamel Boyd was on that double team. If he committed that foul, he's done, but I don't believe that's going to be called on him. It's going to go on Ty J. Rayford. That's 10 on the Indians. So Willie Jackson is going to walk to the free throw line. He's going to have 2 shots. He is 1 for 4 from the free throw line so far tonight. First one is up. It is good. Jackson picks up point number 9. Jackson with the opportunity to stretch this back to a 13-point lead and get into double figures in the scoring column. Second shot, nothing but net once again. And Willie Jackson has got 10 points.
So that gives...
Indians are in a hurry. Harrelson, 3 on the way, no good. That one is going to be off of the Tigers, and the Indians will have another shot at it.
You know, Brad, this has been a total team effort from Fishers because they only have one kid that averages in double figures, and they got 4 tonight.
Yep, no doubt about it. They've done a great job. Gavin Vaughn inside to Boyd. Boyd puts a hook shot up and gets the bounce. 29 points for the senior in what is probably going to be his final game. Tigers have got to get that ball up the court. It's going to go out of bounds, and with 1:20 left, the Indians are going to have another chance to cut into this 11-point lead. The Indians have not given up. They're keeping the full court pressure on. Harrelson drives for the basket. He's fouled. That's going to be the 10th foul against the Tigers.
Personal foul, Fishers, number 12,
Alex Szilagyi picks that one up, and Brandon Harrelson is going to have 2 shots. Harrelson is 3 for 4 from the line so far tonight. Gets the first of 2. Gives him 7 points for the night. Ty.J. Rayford back in for the Indians. 10-point lead for the Tigers. 1:14 on the clock. Second shot by Harrelson is up. It is good. And we're down to a 9-point game. Josiah Matthews under the net to Terry Hicks. Hicks puts it up, does not get the bounce, but Josiah Matthews is right there with the putback, and he's got 15. We're back to an 11-point lead, under a minute. That one's going to be a turnover against the Indians, out of the reach of Jamel Boyd. I think we can maybe safely say that this one is going to go the Tigers' way. Tigers bring the ball down in the corner. Matthews under the net to Alex Szilagyi. He gets the layup, draws the foul. Alex Szilagyi, 6 points now in this game.
Personal foul, number 40.
Brandon Harrelson, that's his 5th. So Harrelson will be coming out of the game. He has picked up his 5th foul, but Harrelson will be back for his senior year next year, and he'll be one of the stars of the Indians team next year, Perry.
Coach Elliott clearing his bench here.
Yeah, he's clearing the bench out and giving some of his younger kids a chance to say, I got to play in a sectional game.
Well, I'll have to say, even though the Anderson Indians are going down here today, unless we have a super miracle, but you got to say the Indians may be back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, most definitely. I think Coach Elliott has done a marvelous job with this team, just restoring the pride to what you just look at the record books with all the sectionals, regionals, semi-states, and state championships that the Anderson Indians have won through the years.
Anderson is a deep in history of
yes.
Indiana basketball.
Although they don't own the record for the number of sectional wins. Kokomo owns that.
That's right.
Long three recovered by the Tigers. Tigers got some other players in now. Yoho is in. Russum is in. Maller is in. Manuel Davis is in. 15 seconds remaining. The Tigers just content to pass the ball back and forth.
Here's your final.
The final score in this game is going to be the Fishers Tigers 72, Anderson Indians 58. Fishers Tigers will play again tomorrow night in the championship game, beginning tomorrow night at 7:30 here on Hamilton County Television. And in just about an hour and a half or 2 hours, we'll know exactly who they will be playing. We'd like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Sectional 8 Boys Basketball on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 25 years in business. Also, our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Smith's Jewelers, Indiana Restoration, the Hamilton County Television Calendar, the Noblesville Chamber of Commerce, and Bill Clifford for Sheriff. Perry, your closing comments.
Hey, we got another game coming up here between the Hamilton Southeastern Royals and the Carmel Greyhounds, and it's going to be a battle.
We'll be back in about 20 minutes. I'm Brad Silbert on behalf of Perry Williams. We'll see you back in about 20.